Hey guys, welcome back to another follow-up review of Infinity X ROM for Redmi Note 8. So today we are going to explore version 3.12 official. As you can see here, the specs of the device, it is based on Android 16. The security patch level is from July 1st, 2026. So if you are watching my videos, you know that I have reviewed this ROM many times before, and also I have already talked about all the settings, customization, and tricks of this ROM. So I'll not go deep into it. So the control panel, as usual, what we get with the LSP based ROM, nothing new here. On Infinity X ROM, the setting UI is a little different than usual LSP based ROMs, as you can see here. So with Infinity X ROM, we get Infinity Suite, where you get all the customization options. So you can explore all these things actually. You do get a lot of things here, spoofing and everything. So in terms of customization, this is a feature pack ROM. In terms of connectivity, so I haven't faced any issue in terms of connectivity. So as you can see here, it is connected to my Wi-Fi. And if we try hotspot, hotspot is working. So you can share your Wi-Fi data using hotspot. In the connected device option, we do get other options like Bluetooth, Google Cast, Chromebook, Quick Share, and Android Auto. All these things available. Although I cannot really check Android Auto because I don't really have any kind of vehicle or anything like that. But other things are working well. In the display section, adaptive brightness is working as usual. Extra dim option is available. Always on display is available and it is working. So if you want always on display, you can go with this ROM. And other options are available as usual. Double tap to sleep and double tap to walk working, no issue. In the wallpaper and style section, so this is a QPR 2 based ROM. The UI, as you can see here. Clock option, we do get few of them. We can change the color and size. Shortcuts, so we can change the lock screen shortcuts. Notification on lock screen, there are few options and more lock screen settings. So here you do get other options. On the home screen side, we get colors. So colors we can choose, color contrast, icons. So here we do get icon shapes, a lot of them available, and layout. So we do get few layouts option. In the wallpapers section, we do get live effect, emoji workshop, and other wallpapers. So you do get a lot of things here. In the app section, so we do get default apps, clone apps, screen time, game space, cloud media, but no app lock option here. Used to be here actually, they removed it. Notifications, so nothing changed here. You can check the options. Sound and vibration, working well as usual, actually no issue. Dolby Atmos is available. Multi audio focus and parade volume control available. Modes option is available. Battery, so the battery backup is not really that good. It is usable. Also, the fast charging is not available. It charges up to 10 watt. Other options related to battery available. So as you can see here, storage. As it is Android 16 based ROM, going to take around 15 to 16 GB of storage. Location is working well. In terms of security and privacy, so we do get both face and fingerprint unlock as usual actually. So fingerprint unlock is working, no issue. And face unlock also going to work. Of course, it will be slower side. We do get other options too here, like privacy control, privacy dashboard, private space, more security and privacy. All the options are available. Accessibility option is available. The ROM is a little bit sluggish side. Better turn off all the animations. So color and motion, remove animation. It will feel better. Password and passkey, safety and emergency, all the options are available. In the system setting, we do get gesture option. So quick tap, double press, all the options are available. Although we are not getting navigation mode option here, but you do get that option. And Infinity Suite, navigation, you can change navigation mode. And if you want 3 buttons layout, you can select that. And in terms of application, so this is a GApps build. So we do get Google application with the ROM. The camera application we are getting here is GCam, which is working. So they have removed MIUI camera and we can take video. The camera is actually quite good one. It is working well and each option is working, no issue. If you want MIUI camera, you can actually sideload that. In terms of phone call, so in my testing, VoLT is working well. You can call record, but there is no video call option. In terms of Google Photos, so unlimited storage is available as you can see here. And if we try Magic Editor, so Magic Editor is not available. Adjust, as you can see here, there is no Magic Editor option. In terms of SafetyNet, so SafetyNet is also not available. That means bank apps, payment application not going to work. So setting about, as you can see here, Play Protect certification, it's not available. Although in the setting we don't really get any kind of app lock option, but there is a new application called Sandbox where you can actually lock your application. So this works like private space. So you can add pin and passcode and lock your application. And as Android 16 based ROM, you do get circle to search, which is activating right now, and it is going to work. Lastly, in terms of gaming, so I did play Call of Duty in the default setting, as I always do. The gaming performance is not really that great. It is quite sluggish and frame drop is quite noticeable. So if you are a gamer, this ROM definitely going to disappoint you. This is not for you. Overall, the ROM is actually quite a good one because you do get unlimited storage for Google Photos. Nowadays, we are not getting that. And overall, the UI is also pretty good. Everything seems to be working perfectly fine, although you do get few issues here and there. But overall, this is actually a daily drivable ROM. So if you want to try this ROM, the ROM link will be in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.